Good day, fellow hunters. This is Jared the Lantern with another haunt build video for you today. I believe this is only part 3, but I just really quickly wanted to come on here and share with you some drop panel construction that I'm doing. And by construction, I mean a friend did this one to the left for me, and then the one over there in the background, that's the one I constructed last year that I'm just trying to kind of reinforce its stability a little bit. So this is one that was just recently made for me, and you know, this is not going to be a how-to video. Well, for one thing, I didn't make this, and secondly, there's a lot of how to build drop panel videos available on YouTube, so just search for it, and pretty much anyone that's done one has done a good job that I've seen. But I mean, you can look at basically the construction of it. You have the wood paneling in front, then you have the overlapped 2 pieces here in the back where the drop panel sits in, and of course somewhere for the panel to fall. This one is the method in which the panel is dropped is different. Everybody does it differently. This one is pretty simple. It's just controlled with the screw there, and then you place it on the ledge, and then the actor will be behind here, and they'll just lift the screw off the ledge, and then it'll drop. So to give you a better idea, here's the front side, and I think if I just hit it from the front, it should drop. So maybe not. There it goes. So that's the effect. I know drop panels are pretty standard in haunts these days, but it was the first time that I had ever used one last year, and I really enjoyed the reaction that I got from it. So I'm going to be incorporating 2 this year. One of them will probably be out here in the Scarecrow Tunnel. So I'll have one. The side of the tunnel that I'm standing on right now is going to be unseen by anybody because this is all going to be blocked off. So covering this up is not going to be that big of a deal. I'll just have to make a hole for it, or space for it, in the tunnel. Now in terms of the current construction for this one, you can watch my video for the drop panel I did last year, but you know, in a nutshell, basically what I did was I had everything cut for me at Home Depot, because I only had a car, I didn't have a truck to transport a piece of wood this size, so I had to take it in pieces and then kind of piece it all together at home. Now, as you can see here, this is where the 2 pieces connect, and I'm just going to be reinforcing it there. And the only thing that this one was lacking, besides being one full piece, was it did not have any feet like that one. So I'm going to be copying the foot construction at the bottom of that panel and placing the same type of feet on the bottom of this one. Last year I had this drop panel just basically in a hallway, leaning up against the doorway itself, and just because it was a doorway that needed to be, you know, accessed a lot, so I just kind of picked up the panel and moved it. Where I'm going to have it this year, it's going to pretty much just be, you know, stationary in that spot, and so I'm going to have more solidified feet like the one to your left put on the bottom of this one, just for more stability. There was one point during the haunt last year where I left my station for a second to use the restroom, and the whole panel fell. So reinforcing it, putting it together as one big piece, and then putting feet on it to make it more stable are 2 things that were definitely necessary that I plan on doing this year anyway. As you see, that was my little message toward the end of the haunt last year. And then I was actually counting all the people that were coming through. I kind of stopped counting about halfway through, but anyway, there it is. I showed you how that one drops over there. This one is a little bit different. This one actually closes like with a latch, a lock here, and then you just let it go, and then it drops. So each one has its pros and cons. This one obviously is not as well made as that one, but this one I think is a little more heavy duty, so more of a startle. But this one will work well in a small space, which I think would be perfect for the tunnel right behind it. So there it is, you guys, just an update on the build, finishing up the drop panels. Not exactly sure what I'm doing next. I'm hoping to get the walls up indoors, and hopefully that'll be my next video. But there it is for now, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, keep it creepy.